Hey, what's going on, guys? So I got a bunch of cardboard to burn, and it's a good opportunity to try another fire starter. So we're going to check out this one. This is the Fire-Flute. We got this in I think a battle box a while back. Or you know what, no, it might have been a Going Gear Club. Outdoor Element makes this, Colorado company. Alright, so yeah, we have a whistle integrated into here. We have a hardened striker plate, pocket clip, fire tinder tab, right, O-rings on here, aluminum base, and a 3/8 inch diameter ferro rod. So the idea is you can store one of these fuel tabs inside the handle as well. All right, but yeah, we're just gonna take this apart and try it out. We'll burn some cardboard. That's it. So throw that in there too, since that'll all get burned. Alright, so there's our tool. Put it there for a moment. Get out our little fire tabs, or fuel tabs, whatever you want to call them. They're just like waxed. Not sure if they're impregnated with anything. A lot of times there's some kind of a actual fuel that's in there, lighter fluid or whatever. Okay, here we go. So we'll just use one for the demo. I'll put two in my pocket for another time. Let's zoom in, see what this thing's got. Alright, so we have our little tab. So it's a waxed outside. Looks like maybe just pure cotton on the inside. Alright, so these can get super wet, but you don't have to worry about them getting wet. Once you break them open, the inside is going to be dry. Hang on a second, let's take our neck knife out and cut these open, make it a little bit easier. A little slice. Alright, just kind of expose some of this cotton here. And of course you don't need a full tab. You could probably cut these in thirds. Alright. In fact, I'm not even going to use this other half. That little piece right there is totally fine, or should be fine. So we'll see. Good to reserve, you know, you don't have to burn it, don't burn it. Alright, so there's a little whistle. It's a whistle. Alright, so unscrew this. It does have a pocket clip, which is nice. So on either side of the pocket clip is that striker. Alright, so you would hold it like this and just strike it. Well, I gotta get that coating off first. Let's see, what's a better way to hold it? This way? Yeah, I guess that's a little better. Let me see if I'm showing you this or not. Let me focus. So I'm holding it like this as opposed to this. Does that make sense? Hang on. Let me get behind the camera, make sure this is actually focused. It didn't look like it was. There we go. Okay, so you see it's on both sides. I think at first I was going like this, but it's easier to have it on the back side, I think, to actually get this to strike. But we'll see. What we're gonna do is just throw it on there and it should burn. I don't know. Oh, it's maybe this better forward. All right. I can tell you right off the bat, the design, it sounds nice because it's compact, but these are rounds. The pocket clip is digging into my fingers a little bit, which is making it uncomfortable. Might be good for emergencies. Let me fluff this up a little more. But I mean, there's a million fire making tools and kits and all kinds of stuff on the market. You know what I mean? So anything that's just a little bit uncomfortable, probably put in the back burner as far as your go-to. All right, let's try it this way. Really, it's just the striker. We're throwing plenty of sparks. I feel like I'm throwing it right at it. Let's try it this way instead. Very windy today, by the way. Let's go back and forth. Damn. All right, well, hold on. Let's fluff this up more. I feel like there's enough fibers exposed. It should catch one of those sparks and be lit up already, but maybe not. All right, definitely want to rough stuff up here a little bit, not just have a compact piece of wax. That's not going to help anything. All right. The wind is picking up, so hang on a second. We need to hold this down. All right, you're still with me? Yep, middle frame, okay. All right. Stuff like this, I mean, 3-4 shots, you should have it going, you know? We're showering this little tab with sparks, but it's just not catching. It's freezing out here, and it's windy. It's a real, oh, there we go, finally. It's a real situation. You know what I'm saying? So on a perfect summer day, you could take any fire starting material and really make it look like it's easy. And believe me, these are not, you know, let me get my quote in here, tough conditions at all. It's just cold, uncomfortable, and windy, that's all. But it's a normal day here. Can't get a fire going today. Probably don't have a good way of doing it. Oh, the wind's really picking up. Hang on. It's gonna blow it out. Hope not. The cardboard box, I'm hoping to catch underneath. Like I said, I got a bunch of cardboard to burn. Oh, it blew out. You see? That's real life stuff right there. Let's take the other side of the tab. All right, try this again. I fluffed this up here a little bit better than the other one I did. Really want to, like, because it's a very dense wax thing. I know it's out of focus again. Come on, camera. There we go. So, I mean, it's dense and it is waxed. And you really just have to rub it, you know, back and forth until it gets nice and fluffy. So those little tiny sparks can catch it. Because they're hot, but it has to be a certain amount of heat to ignite. Make sense? All right, let's try this again. Trying to be conservative. I only pulled a piece off of that. All right, fluffed it up. Maybe this will work. And then we'll baby it. All right. The striker is definitely not, it's not my favorite style at all. All right, there we go. So we're lit again. Let's get some more cardboard. Little piece of cardboard here. I mean, it's on cardboard. Once that catches, we're pretty golden, but a little TP here. Once it gets going, we got plenty of wind out here to keep it going. Let's put it all in this box. Is that fire gonna breathe enough? There's a little hole in the side. Hopefully it doesn't put it out. Let's shove this guy under here. Okay. We should be good. back out the camera a little. So yeah, you know, it's cool. It's compact, and you're like, this is awesome. And I could put a little piece of the, whoops, this way. I could put a little piece of the tinder in there. I forget exactly how it goes. Maybe this, does this come off? I know this unscrews for replacement, but yeah. Seems cool. And then you go to use it, and you realize whether it's going to work or not. Back this up a little. You know, all these fire starting things, they all work. The question is, how hard is it going to be to actually get a fire going when you really need one, right? So let's see, how does this work here? Does this go in there? No, because then it covers the, I thought it stores in there. Maybe I got to look at the beginning of the video again. I thought this actually stores inside, but I'm not seeing a place for it to store now. Maybe a half of one, I don't know. But there you go. Kind of cool, I guess. But again, with a million things on the market, you know, they work sometimes. You know, they'll all make a fire. It just depends on the situation, I guess, and your patience. But for me, it's just that that striker is not ideal. You don't get a good grip on it. It's a weird angle. So as you're striking, it kind of turns and it doesn't grab that ferrocerium, you know? That makes it difficult. Anyway, that's all.